All right, guys, welcome back. So this is a bonus part of the show. I'm gonna put this up as a separate video because the last one was more of a PSA. Just me kind of getting back into the groove of things. But so I'm gonna put this up as a separate show. Obviously I filmed this on the same day. I'm dressed the same, but so this is a UFC 249 kind of like a review. I got into a nice phone chat with my boy Franco. It's fun. We got to catch up. We used to train at Pure Heart together. Some grappling, some striking, and stuff like that. And he's come a long way. He's training with all the top dogs now at Henzo Gracie in the city. And I'm happy to have him on as a guest. And hopefully we could do this in person. But until then, I'm gonna play this video clip of our conversation, and I hope you guys enjoy. And catch you on the next one. All right. All right, man. Welcome to the show, my boy Franco. Former training partners. We haven't trained in a minute. Just decided we're doing the fucking quarantine shit for as long as we have to. Yeah, I know we missed training. You've been training more consistently out of the blue basement. Um, tell us how it is, man. How it's been adapting to this whole shit and not being able to train. You know.
Man, it gives you a different perspective. You value more things. You know what I mean? You're gonna take it more serious. It's been boring, man. Even I have a basement. I have mats down there.
Yeah, I see that. There's nobody to train with.
Nobody to train with. So I'm doing what I can, but it's the weird thing is no matter what I do, it just never
Yeah,
feels like the same workout that I will have in the gym.
I know. You need another person to try to strangle.
Definitely, I've been working a lot on like just regular things like flexibility,
Uh huh.
and I'm doing a lot of body weight exercises. So
Yeah, yeah,
all really I can really do and watching a lot of tapes. Just
yeah,
pretty much it, man.
yeah. Are they doing any Zoom classes from down there? Like, is anybody? Because I know our coach at ITC, they're doing like a Zoom class. I haven't done any yet because I have to fucking build a grappling dummy
Mm.
to do it. But
They're
I
expensive
just
now.
got.
Everything's expensive now.
Yeah, yeah.
Oof.
Well, you could do a homemade one, but
Mm.
it's not the same, But eventually, I'll jump in there just to go over some techniques and stuff. But yeah, I've been doing like no, I have a kettlebell, so I do some kettlebells. I do the no weight cardio
Mm.
workouts. I do some jujitsu warm ups, some shadow boxing.
I see you. I see you, Mr.
Yeah,
A Limbs.
little something something. But yeah, it's not the same, It's not the same as being in the gym and having training partners. But
It's not, man. It's dude trying to keep up a decent diet or something. Trying not to
hmm
eat like a pig. It's just so hard because literally
I
all you
know,
can eat, and then it's like, okay, what am I eating next?
I know.
Really?
You're
I,
stuck at home.
oh man.
I see you got the new rod now. So you're
Yeah, man. I finally got my
taking it
first
for
car, bro. I
nice.
love it. It's literally my baby.
Yeah, yeah.
Fortunately, I haven't been able to ride it literally everywhere. I go here and there,
Right,
like
right,
supermarket. Today, I just
right.
went to the city. I bought that pair of 30-pound dumbbells.
Oh, nice, nice.
Yeah, so for a good price too. So I'm
Yeah,
happy about that.
yeah, man. Yeah, it's good to get around. I mean, hopefully we'll get out of this shit soon and get back to some type of normalcy. But in the meantime, we've been looking for some entertainment, something to keep us occupied. I've been, just is here with my girl. We got the Nintendo Switch. We'll
Mm,
fucking play some Mario Kart,
mm.
some Zelda and shit. But other than that, just watching like some Netflix shows, some Hulu. There's some good shit out there. But so as far as sports, there's really no sports to watch. I really don't watch any other sports besides like I'm a Mets fan, so I watch some Mets games here and
Right.
there, and hopefully wait for them to make it to another championship eventually. Um, but anyway, aside from that, like the only other sport I really watch is fights.
Right. Same.
More predominantly MMA fights, UFC fights, and so there was gonna be the Khabib versus Tony, which got canceled, which was supposed to be for April 18th, and
Mm-hmm.
then it got postponed. I mean, the shit got canceled 5 times already, so it's cursed. Like who would have known? Everything was going good, and then who would have known this shit was gonna
Mm.
happen, and then that fucking
I
card
just
went to
I
shit.
just found it weird that Khabib went back to his
To
home
Russia.
country
Yeah.
like 2 weeks before the fight or a month out, something like
Right.
that. I
Right.
found it kind of weird for me since he already got all his sparring partners with him at all times. It was kind of.
AKA.
Mm-hmm. So
Yeah.
I felt like that was a weird move
Yeah.
from his part.
Yeah.
Uh,
I know. I mean, I'm kind of neutral. I feel like, he's got his family over there in Russia. He didn't know how strict shit was going to be. He's like, you know what? Let me just go back home, be with my
mm,
family. And then they closed all the borders and all this shit. So, yeah, I'm kind of upset they had to cancel it, but I don't really put it all on Khabib.
of course, you have to
Because
understand.
he did an interview with I think Brent Akamoto. He was telling him, he's like, listen, this shit was up in the air. First they're telling me to stay in the States or go here, go there, go to Abu Dhabi. And so, I don't know. I guess he just played it safe and decided to stay home. Whatever. But so the UFC tried to make it Ferguson versus Gaethje for that date for April 18th, but then the shit got canceled. The higher ups at ESPN and Disney told Dana, chill,
I
we gotta
saw,
wait.
I saw.
So finally they got this. They were able to put this card together in Florida. I think in the Memorial Arena, the Veterans Memorial Arena in Jacksonville, Florida. Um, so little by little, they're trying to get the states to reopen some certain businesses and stuff like that. And since Dana is mad close with Trump, he's getting a little bit of leeway to, to run his sport. But as fans, we've been kind of like waiting for
Mm.
a good card to happen. And man, this card is crazy. This card is pretty stacked.
It
Um,
is.
yeah,
Hey man, look. To start off with the main event, man. That's just a crazy fight.
yeah.
I mean, Tony, he's been dropped before.
hmm
Justin Gage is, tough
He's got
kid.
power.
He got power, and
hmm
we know that Tony likes to stay in the pocket, doesn't mind getting hit. So
Right.
I'm of course, I want Tony to win just because I want to see the Tony Khabib fight.
Right.
But dude, I mean, I feel like if Tony gets clipped or
Yeah, it'll
if
be
he
a
could put him
shame.
away.
Yeah, it's Gaethje is he's a dangerous matchup, but it'll be a shame if Tony loses. I give the edge to Tony on this fight because he's got more tools. If it goes to the ground, he's got submissions from everywhere,
Oh
and
yeah.
Tony's boxing is better. I think Gaethje's more of a he's looking for that power shot, but he's unpredictable too. Like he'll catch somebody out of nowhere. And he's got good wrestling, so maybe it'll stay on the feet. Um, but anyway, yeah, I think it'll be a shame if Tony loses because then that fight with Khabib goes to shit, and then I feel like they're gonna try to make Khabib against your boy Connor a
Oh, of
rematch.
course. They're not gonna
And
give Justin. I mean, he
it's a
did
big
say
money
whoever
fight.
wins this fight
hmm
gets the shot to Khabib.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, if Gaethje wins, I'll be interested in that fight, but I won't be as excited as everybody that's a real MMA fight fan knows that Ferguson versus Khabib was the fight to make. We've been
Oh, that
waiting
is the
for
fight to make for
so
sure.
many years, and it's just no luck. And they might just give up on it. Like we just tried it so many times, and this shit is just basically cursed.
Mm.
So
Four
so
times, was
yeah,
it? 4 times, yeah.
this made 5 times. So it
Jesus,
was
that's
booked
crazy.
5 times, bro. Two times it was Tony who backed out, and 2 times it was Khabib.
Right.
So this one is just like is whatever. I can't blame it on Khabib. I can't blame it on Tony, but it didn't happen. But yeah, this card is crazy, man. Like I'm not gonna lie, I haven't been able to research the whole like fight by fight, but just starting with the prelims, you got Ryan Spawn versus Sam Alvey. That's a good light heavyweight fight. Bryce Mitchell versus Charles Rosa at featherweight. Vicente Luque versus Nico
Hey
Price
man, that's
at
my fellow
welterweight.
Chilean right there, Vicente Luque. He is
Yeah.
a tough SOB.
Yes.
Actually, I seen him. I seen him at Henzo, I believe, a couple of times.
hmm
I, I I believe he's gonna take that one. Not
hmm
because he's my fellow countryman, but
Right.
he's
Right. I thought he
especially
was
that fight
Brazilian.
with no, he's Brazilian and Chilean.
Oh, okay. Okay. He's
Yeah,
both. Okay.
especially after that fight that he had with Planet Mike Perry, who is a tough
Oh.
SOB. That was a
Yeah. Yeah.
crazy
Yeah.
fight.
That was a crazy fight.
Oh
And
yeah.
man, that's just the prelims, bro. That's the early prelims, okay? Then we go over to the the ESPN regular prelims. You got Uriah Hall versus Jacare. That's
Oh,
gonna be crazy. Um, I've gotten to train with Uriah a little bit, just fucking around, nothing serious. When
right,
he
right,
came
right.
over to Pure Heart, we got to do some rounds, and his striking is just next level. He's been there, like he's been inching closer and closer to the top. He might,
Hmm.
he'll win some, he'll lose some, but he's always there, and I really like his style of fighting. Um, I don't know, man. I can't call it. I'm gonna pick Uriah, but of course, Jacare, you can't sleep on him. Obviously, I think Jacare. You know what? Check this out. Now that I'm looking at it, Uriah is ranked number 10, and Jacare is ranked number 14, which is
Which is
surprising.
that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, yeah. I thought Jacare was at least top 5,
Yeah.
top 10, but and that's at middleweight, so that's a fight I'm gonna look out for.
I definitely think Jacare is gonna close the gap and
Yeah,
take it to him. I mean, we all know
with
Uriah Hall is just a
with his
crazy,
grappling.
crazy striker.
Yeah.
Very, very crazy leg kicks, just
Uh-huh.
all over the place.
Well,
The smart things to do.
a lot of spinning karate shit, that's the unpredictable shit that catches a lot of guys,
Correct.
But
Which
yeah,
could also
Jacare's
help. Which that could also help Jacare in a way, which is you miss a spinning kick, expose the back
yeah,
and take it off from there. So
yeah. So Jacare is known as a jiu-jitsu guy, but he's got some good striking too. He's got
very good boxing.
some
Sure.
good boxing, some good Muay Thai. So I'm not sleeping on his striking. It's not nowhere near the level of Uriah Hall, but
Oh
then
no,
then again, if it goes to the ground, Uriah's going to be in trouble.
it's a different
You
kind of
know?
pressure, man. It's a world champ.
Yeah.
This is just not just it's not
Yeah.
just a grappler. It's a world champ.
Like there's black belts and then there's fucking black belts,
You
and Jacare
know.
is
Oh
is a
man.
crazy top level black belt. I'm gonna pull for my boy Uriah, but I won't be mad if Jacare takes it. He's a legend. And then we got in the prelims we got Carlos Barza versus Michelle Waterson. Have they ever fought?
They never fought. To be honest, I don't like Carla. I think
You
she's
don't
a
like
boring
Carla?
fighter. Boring fighter,
Okay. Okay.
personally. So of course
Yeah.
she's a wrestler, but
Do you remember she was the champ when they first had that women's strawweight?
yeah,
She was the champ. Or was it strawweight? Strawweight is 115. I fucking lost track now.
yeah,
Strawweight is 115, right? I think.
I believe so. Believe so.
And then Joanna took over that. Remember,
Mm-hmm.
Joanna kicked her ass and she took over, but she was the very first strawweight champ. Carla, she's got good wrestling. I think she's actually ranked number 7, and Karate Hot is ranked at number 8. Believe it or not. So yeah, I like Michelle Waterson in this fight. She's
Me
got more
too.
tools.
Me too.
She's got more unpredictable striking, and she's got submissions. But don't sleep on Carla, dude, because
No.
she's got that tough wrestling
She's a
pedigree.
tough cookie. I've seen her get beat up for rounds after rounds, and she just
Yeah,
stopped. She never doesn't stop coming.
she
For the
keeps
same reason why I believe just Waterson is just gonna just piece her apart from the
pick her
card.
apart. Pick her
As
apart.
she should. I mean, she should definitely have worked on her takedown, cage wrestling. I just don't see Carla winning this one personally. For me.
Yeah. Definitely. I give the edge to Michelle, but again, these are close matchups, bro. Then we got at fucking heavyweight the return of Fabricio Werdum, who hasn't fought in like how long? Like fucking 3 years. Um, do you remember that fight he had with what's the dude that married Ronda Rousey? What the fuck is his name?
Travis Brown.
Travis Brown. Yeah, remember he beat the shit out of him and like he was piecing him up with striking. I was like, what? That was a good fight. I don't know if what was that his last fight? Because he hasn't fought in so long, but he's fighting. Is this guy the Russian Alexei
The
Oleg?
Polish dude. He's the Polish dude, I
Polish.
believe. Listen, man, I just don't think Werdum has his chin anymore. The other dude is way too long.
Yeah.
Way too. I think he can even drop him with a nice little jab, if you ask me. Just the same way Miocic knocked him out, just kind of like a running back.
Yeah. You think ring rust is gonna play into this?
I believe so.
Yeah.
I believe so. I mean, I just don't think he should be fighting anymore. Personally, he should have. I think his time has been up.
Right. Yeah.
For me.
Yeah. But for Werdum is a legend.
Oh, for sure.
one of the legendary fights with Fedor, caught him in the triangle. But yeah, I give Oleinik just because he's been more active, and he's got power. We don't know, where. I don't know. It's too hard to tell to pick Verdum on this one.
I just think the poise dude is just way too long. We've seen that Verdum's chin is kind of deteriorated already.
Yeah.
But the beauty about the sport, man, you never know, especially with the heavy boys, big boys, is always takes one and
I know.
Good night.
Well, Verdum's not known for knocking people out, but
right.
You never know. He might snatch a submission out of nowhere. You never know.
Hey, man.
And check this out. This is the main event in the prelims. Fucking Anthony Pettis versus Cowboy Cerrone. Cowboy Cerrone fights like every 3 months, bro.
Oh my God.
Like he's like, I don't give a fuck. There's a pandemic. I'm still gonna fight.
He's a sicko man for sure.
When did he fight Conor? He fought Conor
like
earlier
a month
this
and a
year,
half ago,
right?
I believe, or two.
A couple months ago.
Yeah.
Conor's comeback fight. And
what do you think about that fight? It's just, for me, it's so hard to pick either or because sometimes Pettis shows up amazing. All the time he shows trash. Cowboy sometimes shows up like, yo, he's the champ, and then just comes out and just get dismantled. So it's kind of hard for me to.
Yeah, this fight is kind of even for me. I can't call it with this one. It'll be hard to pick because they've both been a little up and down. Pettis, man, the last fight he won was against Wonder Boy when he did that Superman punch off the cage. And I mean Pettis is a lightweight going up to welterweight now. Who's fought at fucking featherweight a couple of times. So he's been fluctuating a lot. He hasn't been consistent, but you can never count Pettis out.
That's just gonna be who shows up the better man that night. Just like you, bro. I cannot call that fight. Awesome fight. Mm-hmm. I think that should have been instead of the Greg Hardy and the other fella. I don't understand why she even got that spot there.
You know why? I'll tell you why. You're right. I agree. They should have been in a pay-per-view. But number one, they want to push the ESPN shit, and number two, they pushing that Greg Hardy guy, man. They just want to put.
Good.
He's new. He's new.
A tank, of course. He's a tank of a man. But
they want to use him because of his football pedigree. He's got a following, so they want to push him. Yeah, you're right. But if there's any fight to look out for in the prelims, is this one, Pettis versus. And remember, they're WEC alumni.
Yeah.
They're veterans. Like they've been in the game for years, bro. So right now, Pettis is ranked 15 at welterweight, and Cerrone is ranked number 6. And I mean, Cerrone could go next fight go down back to lightweight, so he could go. He's versatile. Like
he's literally everywhere. It's just literally he can make it.
Yeah.
He is definitely that's a guy you call whenever.
Whenever you want to put on an entertaining fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, and no, they both have great striking and they both have submissions. They both got some unexpected submissions off the ground. So yeah, I'm kind of even with this one. I'll be happy with. I'm excited too. It's gonna be fireworks. I just hope it doesn't end quick. You know what I mean?
I don't think so, man. I think they both gonna come out.
They both been in wars. Right. So, when you got guys that have been in a lot of wars, they start getting a little wear and tear. You know what I mean? So hopefully they
both just are coming out of 2 losses, correct?
I believe so.
For the same reason why I don't think they're gonna come up crazy unless they just want to put on a show. Yeah. But I think Pettis is just trying to get back into the title contention. I just don't know. I don't think he really cares at this point.
He don't care. He just wants to make money.
He just wants
He loves to fight, bro. I mean, that's his thing. Like, I don't think he cares about being champ. He just wants to live life on the edge. And yeah, man. So moving on to the main card, we got. Oh yeah, okay. We got Greg Hardy versus Yorgan De Castro at heavyweight.
I was watching some videos of De Castro, and man, he's amateur. He gets hit a lot, man.
Yeah.
He took some pain, so
they're giving him.
Knock him out.
They're giving him pick 'em fights. To Greg because they want to push him. They want him to be like. They don't have a lot of stars, quote unquote, at heavyweight. I mean, they got Stipe, they got Francis, but
I would love to see Greg Hardy fight Derek Lewis.
Fuck yeah! I thought they fought. They didn't fight, right?
No,
Yeah,
I
that would
think
be a
that would
good
be
fight.
I think that
I
would
would
be
love
a
to
next
see.
good fight for Greg
Yeah, I
if
would
he
love to
wins.
see Derek Lewis put it on him too.
Oh,
You know,
I think he would
he
dismantle
needs to
him.
be
Yeah.
tested. He needs to be tested.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And I don't think
Um,
anybody else who he can go against at this point. I mean, I don't
right,
really know
right.
any heavyweights besides him.
And not for nothing, like you said, this fight should have been on the fucking prelims, but
Oh
again,
man,
they're trying to.
you could have put Vicente, you could have put the Cowboy fight. There's like
Yeah,
3-4 fights where you could have.
put
I
in
was
in
kind
a.
of upset when I saw it. I'm like that's crazy. But
Yeah, it's crazy.
you know,
Then you got motherfucking Jeremy Stevens versus Calvin Kattar at featherweight. That's gonna be a crazy fight.
that's
You
crazy.
know,
Yeah,
Jeremy Stevens is always going all out. He's always putting on a war. He's always putting on a show. And Kelvin Kattar is no slouch either, man. You know,
another long
he's been
fighter.
winning some fights. Yeah. So who you give the edge to on this one?
I'm going for the Heathens, man, for sure.
Little Heathen,
I think he's gonna
Jeremy
come in and
Stevens,
he's gonna be just too fast and just he's gonna get inside too quick for him.
TKO.
I think so.
Okay.
Personally,
All
yeah.
right. Yeah, I can't call it with this one. I'm on the fence, but yeah, I give the edge to Jeremy Stevens. Then we got the big boys, Francis Ngannou versus Rosenstruck. Now that is gonna be that fucking fight right there is like the battle of the fucking King Kong. You know what I mean? It's like one shot knockout power on both sides. They both have a highlight reel against Overeem. I used to be a big Overeem fan, but then he started declining a little bit. He was switching camps too much.
Got off
He
the
couldn't.
juice, man. His body just
Yeah,
changed so crazy.
yeah. So I would have liked to have seen Overeem win the belt in the UFC, but unfortunately it didn't happen.
Who are you
But
going for
man,
that fight? I'm curious.
I'm going with Francis, man. He's too hungry. He's mixing. He's training at the what do you call that shit?
Extreme Couture? I think he's trying Extreme Couture.
He's working on his wrestling. You know what I'm saying? Because he learned his lesson from Stipe. But man, he's got that one shot power. But so does Rosenstruck. And
I think we call it Jardino. I believe his name is.
Jardino. Yeah.
I think he's overall more well-rounded from what I see.
He's more well-rounded.
Yeah.
Right.
He's just more kicks, more knees, more athletic. But again, it's just with those fellas, it's a one shot.
Yeah, and they both have one shot knockout power. And Francis' chin never really been tested like that. You know what I'm saying? Like he went 5 rounds with Stipe, right? So he's been pushed to the limit. So he's got the cardio. You know what I'm saying? He's got the cardio to go the distance. But yeah, this is a tough matchup too, bro.
I'm going for
Rosenstruck?
Jardino for sure.
Yeah,
for me, yeah.
I'm gonna pick Francis. Matter of fact, shout out to John Calliston. He hit me up. He was like, "Yo, I can't wait to bet on some fights because we'll do like one bet like every now and then on some fights. Just $20 ain't nothing."
Right.
But I want to see if he wants to bet on this main event. But
shout out to John.
What up, JC? Yo, and this is crazy. Co-main event: Henry Cejudo, King of Cringe, versus Dominic Cruz, who hasn't fought in like so long. I'm surprised he even came back into the game. I thought he was retired. You know what I mean?
I mean, this is the shot. He's getting an amazing shot.
This is it.
I believe we can count him out. You never know where he's gonna come, but I do feel like Cejudo's gonna come in, destroy his legs a little bit, and then just take him down, man. And Cejudo's an animal. He's really good, man. He's just been doing some silly things, but
yeah, I know. He's trying to
I don't know what he's trying to do
not
there,
that
but
popular.
he's an animal.
Yeah, no, his definitely his interviews are totally separate from his fighting. I give a lot of respect to his fighting, but yeah, man, he's the king of cringe for a reason because he just be talking that shit.
Oh my god.
I give the edge to Cejudo, but remember, Dominic Cruz has solid wrestling too and solid wrestling defense, so he's not going to be easy to take down. Yeah. And he's got good elusive movement. He's got great boxing. I don't know. I can't call it, but I don't know what type of Dominic Cruz is going to show up.
He did say that he doesn't believe in ring rust, though.
Yeah, he doesn't believe in ring rust, but you know, sooner or later that shit is gonna catch up to you whether you say it is or not. You know what I mean?
I I
So
I,
you give it to Cejudo?
I give it to Cejudo. Dominic has great wrestling, but I just believe it. He comes, hits the legs a little bit.
Yeah.
He's just gonna. I don't believe that his wrestler is better than Cejudo's or he's gonna be able to
Right.
stop a takedown. He might be able to the first round, but like I said, if he starts
Yeah.
breaking the legs down,
Yeah.
should be good to go.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. Even though I would like Dominic to win, I don't know if he's gonna pull it off. Especially after if he was on a roll, if he was on a streak and he had a few fights recently, but how long has it been? Like 3 years, 4 years? I don't know.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's a good fight. And then we got the main event: Tony Ferguson versus Justin Gaethje. Gaethje had a couple of losses when he first started with the UFC, but then he just went on a killing spree, started knocking everybody out. He beat Barbosa, which I thought Barbosa was going to beat him. He has a couple of other ones, which I can't think off the top of my head, but I'm going with Tony on this. I'm calling it.
Hey, he got
I
nothing
think
to lose, man.
who, Justin or Tony?
Justin has nothing to lose at this point.
Justin
Just to
has
come in and
nothing
try
to
to take his
lose.
head off, because I do
Yeah,
believe
yeah,
Tony is better on the ground as far as like doing submissions and being able
right,
the long arms, long limbs.
right, right.
But like I told you before, Tony's been dropped and he doesn't mind getting hit. But I do believe Justin is a powerful man and he could
He could land that shot.
land that one little thing and put him down. You
Yeah,
know?
you're right. But let me tell you, he's known for having like huge fucking killer hands that like I don't know if you ever seen like pictures of his opponents after his fights, they all lumped up like bloody, like Pettis. Everybody Tony's fought always ends up getting pieced up and fucking
Oh
their
man.
face just a wreck at the end of the fight. So
I just you don't know what he's throwing. He coming with a spinning elbow. He'll, it's
yeah,
just different angles,
yeah, yeah.
doing the Minari's here and there. You don't know
Bro,
what
he
he's
got
doing.
darces from everywhere. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah.
So Tony, yeah, man. I just again, man, it's a shame him and Khabib couldn't happen, but Justin Gaethje, I think he deserves this shot. And it's gonna be a good fight. I don't think it's gonna go to distance. This is scheduled for 5 rounds. Give me a prediction for the main event.
I think Tony Ferguson chokes him out in the second round.
Second round.
Yeah, I
Wow.
believe that
Okay.
Justin is gonna come in and he has no game plan. What game plan does he really have? Just to come in and try to piece him up.
Right.
I do believe that he's gonna get tired. From the crazy
He's got
pressure
good
that.
cardio. Tony's
No, he
got better
does.
cardio, but Justin got good cardio.
He does, but I feel like the crazy pressure that Tony puts on is just.
Yeah.
I haven't seen anybody put that pressure on him. I could be wrong, but second or third round, I think. I think Tony's gonna come and make a statement. He has.
I would say Tony in the fourth. I'd say let's give it 4 rounds. They're gonna feel each other out a couple rounds, and then they're gonna really get into it. I say Tony is gonna pull off a submission in the fourth. I just don't know what. He might throw one of his darces up.
I mean,
but
he might throw. Justin might just desperate shoot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Catch a dart. He can really, man. He's long limbs, so he can really take the back, dart chokes.
That's why everybody wanted to see that Khabib fight so bad, bro, because it's like the perfect matchup. The high-level wrestler against a submission artist with good striking. Khabib's got decent striking too. I mean, he dropped
it's not bad.
He's got some good striking.
And it's not much different from Justin's style. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm calling the second round, because he needs to come and make a statement, because he has trouble with Justin.
Right.
Which is a lower version than Khabib, if you know. Yeah. So that's why he has to come in and put it on him.
I give it to Justin. He has been fighting a little more careful lately. Like, he's not as reckless as he used to be.
Oh man, he took so much damage, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. So he's got to have a little bit of a game plan against Tony. He can't be reckless. You know what I mean? He's got to have a little bit.
But I think that game plan involves him trying to find an angle to put him down.
It's gonna go out the window after the second round.
Dude, for sure. He's gonna come
Yeah.
in. He's gonna be a fuck, man. I guess I'm just gonna, cause bro, Tony's been training for how long already for this dude?
Yeah.
For Khabib,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know.
Man, but what a fucking card, bro. I can't wait. Fingers crossed to the MMA guys, this shit happens and nothing stupid happens, knock on wood. I believe it's gonna happen. Um, Dana has a lot of resources to make shit happen. They're gonna keep everybody safe. They're not gonna have any fans in the arena. And I think it's gonna go down, bro. So it's gonna be good. This is what, next Saturday, right? Next week.
Yeah, a week out, man. Next Saturday, May 9th. Yeah,
Crazy, bro.
I'm
But
happy
yeah,
we
man.
have something to look forward to watching. So
Yeah, I know we need this, man, because everybody's been cooped up at home. You know, the weather's gonna start getting nicer.
hmm
I mean, people are still going to the park. You know,
Oh,
you could
dude,
go for
yeah.
a walk and shit like
I
that.
went to the LIC park, packed.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
You
I
know,
went to Astoria
kids.
Park.
Yeah.
You know, everybody's got their masks on, but at least you could get some fresh air. You know, thank God.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, man, we need this. We need this as fight fans. I can't wait. Yeah, bro. Is there anything you want to throw out there? Any shout outs? Any you know?
Nah, man. I just everybody stay strong. You know what I'm saying? This is
Yeah,
gonna be done eventually.
yeah.
There's no excuses. There's always something you can do to better your training,
Hmm.
your brain.
Yeah,
There's always something you can do, and nah, man. I just look forward to getting back to training. I'm kind of
yeah,
motivated now. I want to compete. You know, I'm gonna make
yeah.
my MMA debut at the end of the
Your
year on
debut.
January.
Yeah,
So
I
at
mean,
170.
yeah,
So
definitely, bro. Because I remember when you first started. You know, you were this chubby kid. You know, started coming into the gym. And then you've made it a long way, man. You know, I used to be able to give you some good rounds. Now I probably can't even hang with you anymore, bro, because you're training with these fucking savages over at Henzo's.
Mhm.
I mean, like top of the food chain motherfuckers, you know. So you can
And
only
not just
there's
jujitsu, man. I'm sparring.
yeah, everything,
So
everything.
I
Is it?
believe I'm ready. I just need to pull the trigger, man.
Yeah,
And just the issues that I have mainly is just the weight cutting. It's just me
yeah, the
trying.
weight cutting. Yeah.
I gotta get
Um.
that down packed.
So you wanna debut at 170?
On 170, yeah, and then if I
Okay,
can go to 155 after that, I would.
that's crazy.
Yeah, no.
That's crazy.
Cause man,
Oh
like
man.
I sparred David Branch and like Joao. Joao fights at 170 for PFL.
Uh huh.
Dude,
And he's
monster,
huge.
huge.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
David Branch 185, 205. Dude, he is
Damn.
tremendous. It's just
Jesus.
it's crazy. Then you get the
Yeah.
perspective of like, but yeah, man, I'm excited to get back to work and put the
Good.
beat to that motherfucker. So
Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure. Keep that fire burning, man.
oh
And
yeah,
always, the gym's always open whenever you want to stop by and pay us a visit.
always, yeah, man.
I can't wait to get back in there. Shout out to ITC. Shout out to Pizza Jitsu. Yeah,
Ryan
man. I'm
motherfucking Quinn,
Ryan Quinn, bro. He's doing the Zoom classes to keep
he's a
keep the
beast.
students fresh.
Right.
And much props to them, man. But yeah, bro, we just got to be patient and hopefully get back in there soon, bro.
Oh, we
And
can
then
do, bro.
hopefully next time we'll do this in person, man.
Oh man, I would love to, man. It'll be cool.
Yeah,
It'll be cool to chat about just different topics.
yeah. Just shoot the shit.
Oh, for sure, brother.
We'll get up soon and have some beers when this shit is all over, man, and catch up, brother.
Oh, please, bro. That'll be awesome.
Yeah, man. I don't know about that Boston hat, but it's all good. I'm not a Yankee fan. That's why I'm not.
Hey,
That's
listen,
why I'm
man.
not hating.
I just don't have a haircut, man. I don't even watch baseball.
Yeah. Nah, because Mets fans don't really care about Boss, but Yankee fans fucking forget it, bro. I
Yeah.
would have hung up the phone on you. For real. But yo,
Crazy.
thanks for jumping on the call, brother. I appreciate it.
Thank you, bro. That's awesome.
Yeah, man, we'll be in touch, brother. All right.
Definitely, man.
Stay
I
up.
appreciate it, bro.
Peace, brother.
Thank you.
Later.
All right, guys. So that was the conversation. Quick little UFC 249 review, whatever you want to call it. Just us making some predictions, talking about how excited we are to finally have some fights after almost 2 months of no sports, no anything, because of all this stuff going on. But hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and enjoy the fights. May 9th, it's going to be fun. We really need it at this time, some entertainment, something to take us away from the realities of life going on right now. But also, you know, as a reminder, just we got to keep a positive attitude and know that everything's going to be okay. All right, guys. So until next one, hope you guys enjoyed the show. Please like and subscribe, and see you on the next one, guys. Peace.